I don't know if you can still hear them, but they're exploring down in that area, looking for old coal mines, underground coal mines. I can't quite get down that, not with the bad knee and all. So I figured I'd sit here and talk to you guys. I didn't bring a tripod with me, so kind of bear with me here. You know, I'm trying to get this set up so I can go hands-free. I don't think it's going to work there. I wonder if I pull it off and set it right there. You know, we're walking through a bunch of thicket and climbing hills down into creeks. You know, this fat little man ain't used to that anymore. Not since I've had my knee surgery. So I kind of go as far as I can and then let them go and do what they want. You know, I bring my cameras so I can document this stuff. You know, it's wet outside, snow melted, it's rained, so these hills are a little slippery, you know. I mean, I don't know what else to do here, you know, besides sit here and wait for them to come back. You know, tell me if they found something. You know, because if they found something, then, you know, I can give them a camera and they can go and bring the cameras in. You know, I brought some, excuse me, pretty long battery life on the cameras. The camera I'm talking on now has 3 batteries for it, and then the other camera I got in the bag has got 2 long life batteries in it, and it's a Sony Handycam. But I seem to like the quality on the camera that I'm on now, you know, talking to you guys on. You know, the quality seems to be better, the sound seems to be better, you know, so to me, the cheap camera, night vision camera that you see there, you know, that I'm using, you know, I think has better quality, better night vision, and better sound. Than my Sony Handycam that has the built-in 60 gigabyte HDD. You know, they're nice little cameras. They do what they're supposed to do. You know, they record. But, you know, this DVC night vision, I like them. They're perfect little cameras. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera off, and then I'm going to turn on the Handycam, put it in the same spot, so this way you know that I'm actually switching out cameras. I will go ahead, turn this one on, and I will start recording. So now here we switch out cameras and see what we have. Now I wonder if I can get me switching out the camera. You know, these cameras kind of bouncing a little bit, and I don't want it to fall. But now I'm talking to you on the Sony Handycam. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker, it's a little bit wider, you know, it's a little bit harder to record with. You know, it's bulky, but it serves its purpose. I'm trying to look for another spot that I might be able to put these guys so you can actually see the difference in the quality of the cameras. And I guess walking like this, you know, we'll be able to do that. You know, but I actually want to set the cameras down, maybe right there, and possibly this one right there. Okay, now this camera here, the one that my hand is in front of, is the cheap DVC camera. And this one here that my hand is now in front of is the Sony Handycam. And you know, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll test both of them, and I'll put both videos up so that way you guys can make the choice on which one's better. You know, I think that the cheap DVC does a better job than the Sony Handycam does. You know, you'll be able to tell the sound, you'll be able to tell picture quality. You know, the Sony Handycam does zoom in a little bit better. The autofocus on the DVC is better. And then with the DVC, I can buy extra lenses to look further away, and I can't do that with the Sony Handycam. But as you can see, I'm literally out in the middle of nowhere. You know, we're looking for old in-ground mines, you know, and maybe we find some, maybe we don't, you know. It's just a good exploration. hope I got the wind turned off, because it is fairly windy out here. You know, so kind of getting that down. You know, this is my first time actually comparing both cameras together. You know, so this is an adventure for the both of us. You know, we might be tilted one way on one camera, tilted another way on another camera, and that's because I didn't bring any tripods with me. I didn't bring any handheld devices besides the cameras. You know, nothing to mount with. So, you know, I feel like I'm babbling along, which I am, and I know I am. You know, it's probably because I'm bored out here. You know, sitting out here by myself. But I'm just going to go ahead and let both cameras record. And we'll see what we get. And like I said, I hope, you know, the wind isn't too bad. But we'll have to check that when I get back to the house and watch both back. You know, it's got a nice little breeze out here. Pretty comfortable. Yeah, this is Iowa in January. I wish I had brought my SJ cam with me. So that way I could put my chest mount on. So that way you guys can actually see what I'm seeing. Yeah, I know I got a headlamp on. Yeah, it is the last full week of January. And as you can see, I'm standing out here in a t-shirt. Normally I don't wear pants, but we're walking through a bunch of thickets, so I figured it'd be a good idea to wear pants. I can hear them coming back. Find anything? Jay! I'm sure I look like a goofball with my headlamp on, but that's the least of my worries. My number one priority is my safety. And, I knew there was going to be hills and shit like that to climb. But, and I thought I'd be able to do it. But they're just a little too steep for me, a little too muddy. And with me recently having complete knee replacement done, I don't want to take any chances. I'm more the urban explorer than I am anything else. What's that? I haven't seen any trail cams yet, so we're good there. Find anything? We forgot to grab? Shane? You know what we forgot to grab?
What's that?
The two-ways.
Yeah.
They're sitting in the cup holder.
Yeah, this house not too far from where you're standing. Don't be immediate street.
There wasn't anybody in the driveway.
That's good. Yeah, nothing back here.